Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Wednesday, the 9th of July. The death toll from flooding in Texas over the weekend has risen to 110 and the number missing has skyrocketed to 173. The dead include 28 children in the US's deadliest freshwater flooding event in nearly 50 years. Governor Greg Abbott says they won't stop searching until their work is done.
The primary job right now continues to be locating everybody who was affected by this flood. We have to find every single person who's missing.
Copper prices have soared to an all-time high after the US president has announced a 50% import tax. Donald Trump's also threatening 200% tariffs on pharmaceuticals. He warned 14 trade partners yesterday they'd face tariffs of up to 40% from next month if they don't sign up to deals with the US. Former Deputy US Trade Representative Robert Holliman told CNN Trump hopes that setting deadlines will get trade agreements in motion.
No full-fledged trade agreement is likely to be negotiated in the short amount of time that the US is given. So I think at most what we're going to see are the frameworks for agreements.
Auckland community leaders say fear and misinformation remain lasting impressions from the COVID pandemic. The Royal Commission of Inquiry's second phase began this week, looking at New Zealand's response, focusing on the 2021 lockdowns and vaccine mandates. Mangere Minister Reverend Victor Poesi says differing information, even within families, created paranoia.
That is spreading quite fast, faster than the COVID itself. And there's almost like a competition between the right and the wrong information.
A quarter of Pharmac's workforce have walked off the job this morning in the agency's first ever strike. Unionised health economists, Māori health experts and medical practitioners stopped work for an hour from 10:30. Claudia O'Neill reports.
The Public Service Association says Pharmac's proposing reductions in members' terms and conditions, including removing the step pay system. Pharmac says it's committed to bargaining a new collective agreement that is both fair to staff and fiscally sustainable. It's hoping a constructive resolution will be reached in a mediation next week.
An organised crime expert doesn't want people to feel like they're telling on their mates when they report crime in their communities. The Ministerial Advisory Group has released its third report, calling for a proactive approach to reduce drug demand with community-based treatment. The group believes there should be a balanced approach between law enforcement and community objectives. Advisory Group Chair Steve Simon says attitudes need to change to stamp out crime.
Not okay to have that business going on around our families and around our friends. We want to get rid of it. Then if we take that approach, really, it's not so much a narking thing. It's more saying, you're not welcome here.
To sport. Calls from Basketball New Zealand for a funding model change after the Junior Tall Blacks' attendance at the Under-19 World Cup, where they came fourth. Each player had to pay $5,000 to attend, with costs reduced by the governing body from an initial $10,000. Chelsea striker João Pedro scored both goals in a 2-0 win over his former team, Fluminense, to send the English club into the final of football's Club World Cup. And halfback Irianari has extended his time at the Hurricanes for next year's Super Rugby season. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.